Here we go.
What's up, everybody? This is your man, DJ Square Knot. And we're here, of course, this is the DJ Information Group. And we are here to talk to this MC. This MC that when you're looking at her, you're like, yo, she is absolutely just so beautiful. And then when you listen to her track, you're sitting there going, man, she is knocking you in the head. Who am I talking about? This young lady here, we about to meet, we about to bring here to talk to you, to learn more about her. None other than Lady Raszmatasz. What's up?
How you doing? Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yes, yes. So we appreciate you coming through. I know BB and you have been conversing about coming in and blessing us and letting us know who you are, what you're about, everything. Yeah. So we tend to, we want to dig deep so that we can do whatever we can to help you. And in turn, from all of that, we'll do some homework for you and keep it rolling. So the first question I'm going to ask is, who is Lady Raszmatasz?
Lady Raszmatasz, a phenomenal MC. One that's like a diamond in the rough. Just, you know, just very like shy in some ways, but hardcore, love and passionate about what she do, which is hip hop, the culture of hip hop, you know, hip hop culture. And wow, just very unique. Cool. In a lot of ways. Yeah, very unique with a lot of surprises. And well, I bring it.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like this. You know, when I was talking to BB, I said, of course, in order for us to do it right, we like to do things here at the DJ Information Group. And first, let me explain to you what the DJ Information Group is about. The DJ Information Group is a group that was founded by the primary admin who is at work right now, but he's in here, DJ Rod Flash. And he brought me on as a second admin. And the group is founded off of the principles of, you know, being able to teach, being able to learn from each other, being able to share information, and being able to just constantly uplift each member in this group and uplift the culture and the history. So we want to learn about the history of hip hop, because you got a lot of groups out there, but not a lot of them will actually share what the history is. Because you got a lot of DJs that may have started, you know, a year ago, but then when you ask who is Kool Herc, they look at you like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? So this group is designed to share that kind of information. You know, who is BD? You know, this group is designed to kind of share that kind of information. So now, you know, we engage artists all the time, DJs all the time, promoters, engineers, producers, the whole deal, because we want people to really know and stay and understand the culture. So that's where we are. So then we heard about you. BB brought you to our attention, and I was like, okay. I said one of the first things I like for the artists to do is I like for them to make sure that they send the music, they send the bio, if they got the bio, but you know, make sure they send a picture so that we can at least do a promo for you. Well, I got your picture. You're standing in front of a backdrop that's, you know, hip hop style. And I was like, yeah, that 90s core. So she's telling, so just from the background, you're telling me where your zone is. You know, you believe in the old school type hip hop. So you're going to come with it. So then we were like, man, you know, so, you know, the guys, you know, a lot of the guys are like, man, she is beautiful. Yo, what does she do? Does she sing? You know, it's kind of like, you know, but then we put on the tracks, and he's like, man, she is hitting you in the face. You know? So I'm like, she comes with the hardcore kind of system going on. So the boom bap type deal. And I'm like, she just hitting you with that roughness. You know, that's a beautiful thing, because, you know, that's your style, that's your stilo, as we say. So tell us about, so like you say, you're unique, definitely. Tell us about your, your style and what encouraged you. First, I guess I should say, how long have you been doing what you do?
Be honest, since I was 12.
12 years old. Okay. Hey, that's beautiful. So at the age of 12, this is where it is, because actually age of 12 is when I fell in love with hip hop myself and fell in love with music. So and now I've been in the game 37 years. So
okay.
What was it at age 12 that you saw or heard that made you like, oh, I got to do this? What was it? Or who was it?
Okay. The reason why I'm taking a little longer is because this is the first time on air live that I'm going to share this information. So 1 and 1,
exclusive,
2, and it's going to start adding up.
Okay.
King Tim the Third.
King Tim the Third.
When I heard them, that's when I fell in love, and I started writing, and I became an MC.
Cool beans. So at that point of when you were like when you heard King Tim the Third and he was doing his thing, so then you said you started writing and you became an MC. At that point, were you going to like the different jams to do something, or were you part of a crew at that point, or did you like try to get down with a crew, or what was it?
Okay. At that point, I was just solo. I was too young to go anywhere without the older brothers and sisters or cousins or things, of that thing, had a, bedtime, so I couldn't go to no clubs. So I did a lot of block parties in the parks as I got, a little older and things like that. That was much as I could do to a certain point that I was allowed. And they really wouldn't let me get on the mic because I was just this little girl. And I remember, I'm from South Jamaica, Queens, born in Brooklyn, East New York. We lived there for a little bit, and South Jamaica, Queens. So, my attitude is double meaning right now. So a little hardcore, okay? A little jokey joke. But so his name was Father Tahim from South Jamaica, and he's a real tall, big guy. And he would always say, let her on. And when I got on, my voice never sounded like the way the little girl looked. And I used to kill the parks and stuff. So my name, came out. And yes, and then as we got a little older, we was in a girl group that also were DJs and MCs. And we had fruit names. And yes, yours truly, my name was Raspberry. And which was also because in the wintertime, my nose always got red, so they figured I would be the raspberry. It was a joke, but it stick. And for short, it was called Raz. And that group was called Sweet Sexy Six, all fruit names. And it was about 7, 8 of us as well. And then we changed it to Unique Crew. And there's a few people dropped out, no longer wanted to MC or DJ. And those are, salute to all my girls, my homegirls out there. And later on, my name became Raszmatasz. And I spell it Rasz, Matasz. And it's also because it's the way I pronounce it, Raz. So like raspberry,
Right. Paying homage back to the original name.
Yeah. And that's my name, Lady Raszmatasz. And pretty much that's how that came about until I got old enough to really go places. In my time, I've been out to California and performed different little places. Because I was out visiting a cousin who married the guy that was in the Navy. And it was like about, 3 guy cousins, someone I was seeing at the time that was in the Marine Corps, my cousin and her husband. They got me in the club called LAX. If anybody knows, it's a famous club. Even Ice-T rap there and a few others back in the time. It's like a 3 level club. Mm-hmm. And they snuck me in. They did something with the bouncers. I don't know. I was really young enough. Okay. And they got me in. And I'm the type that, well, more or less back then, wherever the DJ is, I'll be there. I got to get a hold of that microphone. So I climbed up the stairs. I'm walking up these stairs, and it was like the DJ was way up there. And I kept on nagging him. He was like, if you don't leave me alone, till I nagged him so much, he scratched the record by accident. And he looked at me like, what are you doing? I said, now can I get on? He said, I'm going to let you get on, and after that, you got to go. And I went on and killed the whole. I had every level, like 3 levels of it. Everybody screaming my name and saying, oh, hey. And my cousins, they didn't know where I was until they heard my voice on there. These are like little stories, little things that happened to me. So once I came down the stairs, they're standing there. My cousin Deborah, she was like, you in trouble now. Okay, you were told to stay with us and all of that, right? So all of a sudden, these big guys came. It was 3 of them. And they came and they were like surrounding us, and it was like, see, and my cousins, they ready to throw hands, and it wasn't that type of party. And then this little short man came through, and he was like, who was on the mic? And they didn't want to give me up, but then I was like, me, you know. So he was a record producer for out there, and and I never really got a chance to collaborate or find out what was going on. He was posting a limo and all of this because the guy I was dating, I don't want to get into it. He's probably watching, but I forgive you. Yeah, we got into a thing, and he snatched the card and ripped it up, so I never knew who this man was. But anyway, part of my life story. But anyway, it was just moments, things like that. I would always find the DJ. I'm really an MC that can perform great with a DJ. You know, that old school way, in the park and all of that. That is my thing. That is so I always big up all the DJs and, salute them too as well, That was my thing. It's just a little story I had to share, I don't know why I picked that one first, but.
Nah, that's what we like. We like the real true stuff. And you got a lot of substance in there. Just think about, you basically, you fall in love with the culture at 12. You couldn't really do too much back then, but as you got older, you guys got in your little crew, you got you became the Raspberry, right? Yes. And then from that, you became part of a unique crew. Yes. And then after that, things broke off. So then you said, you know what, I'm going to switch up my name a little bit, but I'm going to still pay homage to my original name. So I'm going to keep the S in there instead of a double Z or a Z at all. Yeah. Beautiful, very creative with that. And then you find a way, you travel around, you do some things, you find a way to basically bust in the doors, I could see you basically with what you told us right there. I could see you just like busting in, kicking and busting in the doors and like grabbing the mic and saying, give it here, yo DJ, drop that joint. You know what I'm saying? So I see that with you. And then you rock the house. An opportunity came up, but of course, things got kind of, cut right there. But the key is that you didn't stop, because if you stopped, you wouldn't be sitting here talking to me right now. You get what I'm saying?
I can say there was a time period where I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Can't say I didn't stop. I secretly was writing. I have notes everywhere. Oh my gosh, papers everywhere. So I'm a hoarder with papers, but they all have lyrics on bags and bags. But I stopped for a minute, but secretly was writing. And oh my gosh, the stories that I could tell you guys.
Yeah, well, that's what we're here for.
Ask me questions, ask me something.
Let's just call it downtime, because you never left it. You just call it. You just took a little downtime, and you just built your arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
If you can, Yes, if you can hear some of my demos. Oh wow, that's what he called it, demos. You'd be like, wow. My auntie says you was a little ahead of your time. That's what she say. And you hear them things.
Cool.
And yes, I have those demos on rails and cassettes. No shame. How about that?
Way back.
This is the first time I'm actually telling a little bit more about me. So that people be like, oh, there's a lot more to the story about you. I'll be like, yeah. It's like, so you kind of been around. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's good. That's beautiful. And that part and actually, just in hearing you talk about it, I could tell it's in you. You know what I mean? It's nothing that's something that you fabricate, and it's in you, and you feel it. It's definitely there. So that's a beautiful thing in itself. And like you say, you took off the time. So like I said, we call that downtime. You didn't quit.
No, I didn't quit. I had a lot of people do some not so good things to me, where I was like getting right there, foot in the door, boom, and it was just crazy, and by this being like a male dominant type of thing, oh, that was the worst for them. It's like, oh, you do, I hope if you do this for me, which I've never participated in. So I had to go other places.
Right.
And leave them. And I know who they are. They made records, they're legends and pioneers, but we won't speak on all that because Raz is right here,
Right.
How about that?
And it's unfortunate, I have to say this. It's unfortunate that in the culture, you got a young lady, like yourself, very attractive. You're trying to get in the game, and one of the first things that they try to do is they try to utilize you for and one side to and say they're going to give you something, give you what you want, and that's it's totally wrong. They should always keep a focus on your talent at all times. But in this, it's just how it is with a lot of stuff, and I hate that it is that way because it shouldn't be that way. They should really have focused on your talent and your focus on and how your passion for the culture and your passion and your drive for what you really wanted to do. But again, like I say, you built up your arsenal and now you're here. And see, the amazing thing about today is that you don't need any of them to do your thizzle. You know what I mean? Because this thing out there that helps us do all this stuff and helps people become famous, this one thing, and that's the internet.
Yes.
A beautiful thing. It helps you do all of that. And then you got all these different platforms like YouTube, Facebook, all these different social media platforms where you can go to the studio, get your stuff done up, get it all mastered and produced and mastered and everything. And then you can release it yourself.
You can
get all your feedback, get everything that you want, and then from that collect, and then bam, there you go. So keep that in mind for sure. So
yes, I use that. I use the internet. I learned how to be I try to be tech savvy. I'm still learning some things, and when you go down my pages, you see like the little video. I call them my homemade video clips. No shame. This is how I'm doing it, So I don't have a photographer or anyone doing the videos. I just use my phone. I sit there for hours trying to figure out my phone to do this and connect the music to it and all of that. Some of them are just still pictures or the pictures slide or come down. I was like, I learned something new. Okay.
Right,
I'm doing it, and I connect with everybody. Everybody pretty much know that's on my page. I talk to them. I interact, whether it's, happy birthday, congratulations, or good morning, or, my condolences, or anything. I communicate, I like to talk. I like to know who was around me, who's on the page, who's supporting me, and I support them as well. I think that's how it should be. Whether they don't have to be a musical artist, a DJ or MC, right, or radio host or something. They could be. I have people that sew quilts, You know, they're doing the jewelry. They're doing anything. I support that, you know, especially now with the pandemic, which I hope everybody is doing well and, you know, staying safe. They're learning to be creative. And I love to see people that, you know, they're waking up and like, wait a minute, I have something in me that I could do and I can share while I'm on here. And I love that. I'll be like, yes, do your thing, you know, do it. So,
well, that's beautiful. And we appreciate you, you know, opening up with us and giving us the exclusive. So that definitely works for sure.
I give a little piece of the puzzle so people start putting it together. They trying to figure out this one thing, which I'm not going to say, but it's all good.
I bet you I can guess what that is.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Shoot. Go ahead.
Nah. I ain't gonna let it go. Lemonade.
Ahead,
That's
shoot.
it. You know, somebody might ask you how old you are. How old are you?
Oh, 29.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't it.
29.
I'm talking about, but that wasn't
29. Yes, that was it. 29.
29.
And you can ask all the family and all my friends and half my page. They don't even bother anymore.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
What else you got?
That's all good. That's all good. Now, you know, it kind of comes to me where you got your style comes from, because you mentioned about Jamaica, Queens, and East New York. Well, I'm from East New York, so so when it comes to, I grew up in Bed-Stuy, East New York, and just like Big Body, she's from Bed-Stuy. You know, I used to hang around in Jamaica, Queens a lot. So thinking about back in the day, you know, how, you know, the MCs out there, they used to come hard. So now I know where that comes from you.
Yeah, I've always battled guys. There wasn't really much girls. And I mean, the other girls, they were good, you know, nothing wrong with that. But, you know, my crew always stand out, and I was always the MC, you know. I had other MCs that were there, you know, but I always was like, I took it so seriously. Obviously, I'm still doing it. You know, shout out to everybody else, you know, watching. And, yeah,
cool.
I always battled guys, and, you know, you had to come hard.
Yeah. Hey, you really did. I've
even
seen,
though some of them was, they were good. I'm sorry to cut you off. Some was good, and, you know, their voice was, you know, stronger. I had to think how to, you know, outsmart them on the mic. So I came up with like clever ways and whatnot. And my voice, you know, I guess the tone just came out more hard and aggressive. Like, you know, I attacked them, and they, okay. They were like, okay. All right. So that's pretty much how that went.
So in East New York, I used to live on Alabama Avenue between Sutter and Blake. I don't know if you remember Dead Man Park. So somebody just popped in, Miss Official, actually.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember in East New York, over in that area, they had Dead Man Park, and they used to throw a lot of jams over there. And you know, we had a lot of MCs over there, and mostly male MCs, but, you know, and then they also, I went to PS 356 that was right across the street from the projects, and then you had that big park that was the big open area that was part of the school's park, where all the kids would go out and play, and we threw a lot of jams in there. And I just remember all the different MC battles, and every once in a while you would get a female MC to come through there, and when she came through there, they would always say these three words: show and prove. That's what they would do. They'd be like, show and prove, and she would go in there and she would be ripping them up. So I know where your energy comes from. So salute to you on that for sure.
Thank you. I used to have the mic pulled from me. They used to just, go ahead, get good out of here. I used to do all kind of crazy things. I was like,
yes, indeed. So I as always, you know, I'm enjoying sitting here talking to you, but we got other DJs on here. and I
Okay.
want to
Yes,
give them
absolutely.
the opportunity to talk to you.
Yeah.
We have gotten you to open up a little bit and tell us a few things, and
Yeah, you sure did. Wow.
so, and I'll probably have a couple more questions at the end, but I want to be mindful of your time as well as theirs, and give them the opportunity to chat with you as well.
Okay.
I don't know if DJ Rod Flash will be able to chime in, but I'm gonna check in with him real quick. DJ Rod Flash, you got anything? Okay, I figured he's at work, so it's a little bit difficult for him. But we're gonna go over here to the one that
Okay.
pulled you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Big Body out of Bed-Stuy.
Sis.
Hello. What's going on,
Hey.
sis?
What's going on with you?
I just got a couple of questions. One question would be, what artists do you see yourself working with in the future?
Oh, wow. Okay, should I say the present or past or
You can either one. Either one.
Either one. I would actually love to work with DMX, Fuji Rap if he's still out here doing some things. Eve. I don't know. Or anybody else that want to work? Mr. Cheeks. Yes.
Yeah. He's cool.
Okay.
And my next question is, what, if any, difficulties have you faced as an upcoming MC?
Okay. I faced quite a few coming up, trying to get in. It were mostly like, okay, a jealous boyfriend here and there. A couple of people, if you mean like that. I don't know. Just, I guess the music don't really. I send the music and I don't hear back. I don't know if that's a difficulty or I don't know.
Yeah, that's a difficulty. Yeah,
it's a difficulty. Yeah, I guess
definitely.
I'm ready to hear back and I don't hear back, or they don't play it or something.
Okay. And how do you, do you just chalk that up as a, whatever?
Yeah, I find other people that will play my music that enjoy it, that love it, that support it. So with those, like I tell people, for the 10 people that, that's not feeling me, listen, I'm not expecting people to love my music or, jump right on board. Not everybody likes everything. You understand? If they feeling it, they feeling it. So for those 10 people that's not rocking with me or hating or whatever, those 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, those are the ones that I'm rocking for and with. You understand?
Okay.
Those are the ones that I'm going to keep on. Right. I can't listen, I've been through so much in my life and some things going on. I can't really worry about them,
Okay.
It is what it is. Yeah. I just keep moving, keep creating and making other stuff go on, Like my track In the Booth, I gave it to so many DJs when they first came out, and I've heard from them. They're good friends, and they still out there, and they were like, I really can't play the song. I really don't know where to fit it in. They didn't know where to fit it in their rotation, or so. I got shouts out to Manhattan and DJ Chaos from he's down to Zulu from Harlem, as well as Wine Dance, Long Island. And them two got together. I did a drop for them. It's on my page. It's in the Booth track, which is also on YouTube. And they attached it to about 200 other DJs that all rocked it. And the way they did it, back and forth, rocking it, one would rock it and scratch it, and then it went into the next one. And it's like the beats attached, all of that. It was dope. And, it got like 3-point-something views on it. So for all those that said they couldn't rock it, oh well, them 200 DJs and those two did it. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's all the questions I have.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So my next DJ that's here, that's coming your way, my man, DJ Silent Professor. What's up, my man?
Silent Professor. Hello.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
How you doing, lady?
Mm-hmm.
So when I first saw the, when I did it backwards. So I saw this. I mean, I got the photo to kind of do the flyer, but then when I heard the track, I was definitely taken back by it, in a good way.
Thank you.
I love that like gritty '90s flow that you have, and it's like unapologetic. So it's like you're taking stage with your own right, and you owning it. So whatever that style it is, or if that's what your lane is, keep it, because it's definitely working.
Thank you. Yes, it's my own.
So one question I have for you is, when you sit down and kind of work on a project or anything, like what's that process for you? You sit down, you either getting ready to pen something out, and you say, I need 3 things. What are those 3 things?
3 things is paper, pen, and pretty much I can't really say, time to really complete one thing. I'm really a multitasker, so it's like that's probably my biggest problem, really, I should say. But those are the 3 things: the pen, the paper, and a little more time, focus, really, and I'll get it done. It's like I be doing 2 tracks at one time, and I have to say to myself, all right, listen, you got to do one at a time. I don't know if I'll be so excited to move on, but those are the 3 things.
Now that leads to the second and final question. Now, you said you like being a multitasker. Has that ever messed you up, as far as like maybe getting something delivered, or being over energetic and finishing something for the future rather than finishing something that you have in the present?
Yes, and I'm working on that now to finish what I start and get it done.
All right. As long as you can do that, then you can definitely be good. So again,
thank you.
I love that flow. Keep on going, and I salute you.
Salute to you as well. Thank you. And I will. Thank you.
Nice.
All right. See,
okay.
I thought, what I'm going to say? It's really, I like when you said pen and paper and time, because I know some MCs that would be like pen, paper, and some vodka cranberry. They would have said, man, I got to get me a drink and just get it going or something. So, but time
I was waiting to hear that number 3.
So that's
time.
Really good.
It's time. If I can stop the multitasking and focus on that one thing, because I'll be writing and it'll be like, okay, I got to go over here and do this and do that. But, I can do it. I'm in the car. If you're ever driving alongside me in the car, I'm like, you're like, my hand's supposed to be on the steering wheel. I got my knee up on the steering wheel like this. Sometimes I was writing, and then, of course, the concerned family members and friends stop writing while you're driving, like, yeah, you're right.
Selena looks like she knows something about that personally.
Yeah, because I'm always.
Selena, you want to tell us something that she's trying to hide from us?
I don't have a problem with that at all. I'm telling you, I gotta tell you, she's amazing. She is absolutely amazing. I was going to pick up a car. I was going to buy a car, and she drove me out to the place where we were going to pick it up. Sure enough, she's in there. She put that beat on. I call her Elise. Because that's a combination of a lady and a beast. This woman put that music on and everything transformed. And I was like, oh, snap. What's about to happen up in here? But she was hitting it. And I mean, her heart is in it. And I love that about her. Like, all her experiences, all good, bad, and indifferent. That's who Lady Raszmatasz is. All that builds into her character. And that's what she lets out. And now when she lets it loose and she grabs that mic, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's why I love her.
That's dope.
Thank you. Love you too. Thank you. Love you too.
Gotta believe that, honey.
That is dope. Well, we got my man.
It's my manager. What? Salute.
Salute.
Right back at you, baby.
That's right. Yes.
We got my man DJ Michael E in here. What's up?
Lady Raszmatasz, welcome.
How you
welcome.
doing? Thank you.
Good to see you. Thanks for sharing with us this evening.
You're
I was just
welcome.
wondering what you have on the horizon, say post COVID-19, after the pandemic is over, because it's going to end. What do you have on your horizon?
I have. Some of the shows were canceled. I'm hoping they can get it back, back in a program, and we can do those things from like Charlotte, North Carolina. Big up to DJ Sean. He's putting together, it's supposed to be a Southside Jamaica Queen Day down in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the big arena, the park. All this was supposed to take place 2020, June of the 20th, but 20 or 21st. It didn't happen, of course, so they're working for that next year. There's just doing shows, getting out there more. Of course,
Good to see. I hope that transpires for you. And I just encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. And I like your flow, especially that make it clear, the jam, make it clear.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yep, I like that.
Appreciate that.
Do what you're doing.
I really chopped that one up. I really chopped it up. You have to pay attention, really listen to what I'm saying.
Right.
It's like I don't really just bring it direct. I say it underneath. Just
right.
That's what I was doing with that one. Yeah.
Hey, thank you for sharing with us. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. And then we got my man. He's on his set right now. I wonder if he can hear me. DJ Mike L. He might actually be live right now.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get back to him. But wait a minute.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it.
There you go.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we hear you loud and clear.
How you doing tonight?
Doing well. And yourself?
I'm good. I'm about to put you on the spot though. You ready?
Okay.
Can you spit something for me? You need a beat. Can you spit something for me?
Yeah. That's
you're
why I
not
don't
ready.
like
You're not
to
ready?
drink. That's why I don't like to drink. Because I'll be forgetting something. You're gonna hold that against me if I forget.
Oh no.
Girl,
bring it.
Hey, look, it's just I want to do something different,
Yeah. I hope I can say something. I mean,
can you hear the beat?
not really.
Okay, you can't hear the beat. I ain't gonna put you on the spot if you can't hear the beat.
Can you?
I can say it without the beat if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or
Just spit a little something.
Just a little something. All right, let's start with I'm coming through crystal clear as boom batted. Nas said it the best, yes, is illmatic. Snakes in the grass, they don't know that I'm the baddest, so I move accordingly because my moves are padded.
Yes, girl.
That's what's up.
Quick
My
4 bars in
little,
there.
my favorite little one is, let's see, I'm the drug that got him screaming for 16. I'm the drug that got him screaming for 16. So I hit him with the fire just to feed the fiends. Got him spaced out, cloud 9, wet dreams. Visualizing, got them all imagine they were me. But you can only get close if you on the team. Not a mean, what? I show up to show out on all occasions. They know that I rock, why? Because I'm amazing. Hip hop culture is what I've been raised in. So every time I touch the mic, I got it blazing. I'm so amazing, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah.
Tight.
Okay.
So do you do DJ drops? That's one of my signature questions.
Yes,
too.
yes, I do that as well. Yes, do
Yeah, because
DJ drops.
you got a good voice for that. So Square Knot
Thank
can handle
you.
that
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, anytime you want them, they're free. Just send your email. I'll do them. If you want the visual or you just want the voice, anything is fine.
I tell you what you do. Let's see here. Well, I'll get with you on that in a minute, because what we'll do is we'll get your email address and then we'll collect the scripts and do that. Or if the DJs want to reach directly, I'll share the email offline and go from there.
Sure.
Yep. We'll do that for sure. That's DJ Michael. Yes.
Michael, okay.
Then we got DJ Joe Storm.
Okay.
Peace, Queen.
Hi, Peace King.
Hey,
What's
keep
good?
doing your thing. I like to see black beautiful MCs do that thing. So keep doing what you're doing. The dreams do come true.
Yes. Thank you. I will.
And that's all I gotta say.
Okay. All right.
Cool beans. And we got, I know we, Swerve, are you around? I know he might. Oh,
yep.
DJ Swerve from the BX. What it be?
What's going on? How you doing?
How you doing?
Is your music on all streaming platforms? Is your music registered?
It's not. It's with BMI. I haven't put any of them on the streams yet. I really wanted to remix. I'm actually definitely in the middle of a few of them, and the ones that I'm working on now, definitely. Yeah. Nope, not yet.
Well, you definitely.
They copywritten and they on the BMI. Yeah, they that way.
Hey, that's the most important one right there.
Mm-hmm.
Swerve.
Yeah. Nah, that's all I had to ask.
Yeah.
Keep on pushing.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Because with it being on BMI, that sets you up so that you can get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And like I say, I see your channel on YouTube. But there's, and I'm quite sure. Let me see. We got a couple more DJs on here, but I'll save my questions for the end. Actually, DJ Miss Official, she said that she's still at work.
Okay.
So that's probably why she won't be able to respond. And DJ I95, he is rapping. He's tied up as well. They just come on to support, but they do say peace to you and salute. So you got those. But you know what? I'm going to turn it over to the royalty herself, the legendary DJ Baby D of the Mercedes Ladies.
Hey.
Salute, lady. Wow.
Thank you, girl. But it's an honor to see you. But because I love to see women in power. I love to see the upcoming MCs that are like yourself. What I would like to say is you're beautiful, okay? When you get out there, well, look, your manager remind me of my mom, Duke, so I don't think there's going to be a problem there. Don't compromise yourself. Do not compromise yourself. Cardi B was talking about what people like today, and she's saying they always bypass MCs like you. You keep it real. You keep it out there. You're not.
She's absolutely right. Yeah, salute to Cardi B on that one,
Yes.
Thank you.
She definitely is. And you're beautiful. And I know what they're going to do. They're going to see you, and they're going to try to turn you like that. But don't let them do that. Girlfriend, stay your ground, okay? If you fall down, get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving, okay?
Yes, absolutely. I will. Thank you.
Get like if you want to know more, you want more knowledge or whatever, reach out to Shara, the first female MC. Reach out to her. She
on my page. She bigs me up too.
She bigs you up.
Too.
Yeah. and just,
yes.
you know, just God, girl, just rock it. I mean, and I know you like old school music, the old rap, the way they do it, and that's all the well good. Just one piece of advice: just put a little element of the now time in it. You can do that, be you, or put that now time element in it.
Yes,
and rock it, girl.
I will. Thank you. I do have some tracks coming up. That's like that. Yes. And,
okay.
Yeah, it's good, and it's. I really appreciate all that, and it's nice that when I run into artists of this era right now, you know, that's out here doing their thing, and they spit a little, I spit a little, you know, we hear each other's stuff, and they go, wow, and they look at me and they say, I want to work with you. You know how I feel when they say that? Like,
yeah, well, you sound workable. You absolutely sound
like,
workable.
Say, yeah, or you can feature on my stuff, or I feature on you. I'll be like, yeah, let's work. You know, let's network. So
yeah, network, very important. And you got a MC Light type sound. You know, not too many women have that. You got an MC Light type sound. You know, like when I get myself back into DJing, I love that when I come back out. You know, even though I have Mercedes ladies, but they're all kind of doing their own thing. If I come back out, if you're available, when I do come back out, what I'm doing it straight up fresh, I like you to be right there emceeing.
Yeah. Yes, I'll be there.
That would be so dope. So dope.
Yes, yes.
And mama, make sure they don't try to do anything crazy. Well, okay.
Nothing gonna happen.
Nothing gonna happen.
Okay, that's all from me.
Thank you. Salute
You're
to
welcome.
You. I appreciate it. Yes. Wow.
So, as you see overall, you know, the DJs, you know, they like, you know, what they heard. Some of them, you know, had, you know, some extra questions, like, for example, Swerve. The first thing that we always ask, because he's like a producer, so is that, you know, is your stuff protected, you know, and are you actually registered? Because those are very important pieces, you know, because you got a lot of people that create music. They create these masterpieces, but they're not protected, nor are they in a place where they should be in terms of being able to get paid, being registered, you know? So that's very important. Of course, you know, you can go out here, you can, you know, once you, I guess I take it that you're working on either an EP or a full album. I don't know how many tracks you got coming, but you know, how many tracks do you have coming? Because that was actually going to be one of my questions.
I have about 5 that I'm really like, I have to stop the multitasking. So it's like I narrowed it down to 2 that I'm actually working on to finish. But I decided I just want to put out a few singles first.
And that's good. You know what?
I want to rock with that.
Okay.
Because I have other things I'm doing, unfortunately. I don't really want to say at the moment, but so my time is like split apart. And I feel like I can put a single out or maybe 2 singles out and rock with them right now because everything is a little slow that's happening. Right. And I can draw the attention in that way, as well as other stuff that I'm working on to get the attention, you know.
Right. And that'll help pick up your following. Yeah, you know, they hear your voice, you know, they see you, they hear your voice, and you're like, hey, here's this track, you know, and they get the vibing on that, and then you hit them with something else, you know, maybe 6 months later, and they're like, oh, snap, she coming out with another joint. So when you know, that you start building that base, and then eventually you say, you know what, I'm gonna release an EP that may have 7 songs on it, or, you know, and see how that goes. If that goes well, then boom, you know, then you can drop a full album. But by that time that you done did that, you probably have established so many different relationships with other artists and doing collaborations probably, and doing, you know, or dealing with other producers and, you know, different things. It'll just work in your favor. It'll just work in your favor. Right. So, but I always, the bit of information I would give you is, just believe it and put it in the air, positive vibes, put positive vibes in the air, that you wanted to work. Don't let anybody take advantage of you, and, you know, and stay focused on your craft. And if anybody at that particular time tries to manipulate you into some BS, you know, just, you know, step back and go around them and keep going, because
keep going. Yes.
People like that don't do you, they don't mean you any good. And God knows we got a lot of people out here nowadays that are doing that in the industry. And, you know, and that's some of the reason, like Cardi B, you know her roots and where she came from. But even in her, even at her stature and with the way she got on, she's actually bold enough to actually admit, you know, what she did admit about, you know, how, you know, they're, you know, these dudes that come out here, they try to take advantage of you or whatever. Be yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, that's very, very important. So salute to you for being able to take your own reins and ride your own horse. You know what I mean? And not have someone, you know, just kind of saying, all right, I'm gonna leave this horse over here for a minute to make you detour. You know, you a thizzle like you keep doing. So salute on that. When I pulled up Make It Clear, and I was like, oh snap.
She going in. Like that one. I appreciate that.
I was like, she going in.
One is the most, I think that's the most slept on. That I have.
Yeah, I was like, she's.
Because if you gotta really listen to that one, what I'm saying is like, you know, I'm saying some things in between.
Yeah.
And but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So that was definitely tight. And then of course, BB asked you the question about some of the artists, and you know, I could see it. DMX, you know, the hard hitter, you know, Coogee Rap with that massive metaphors and just the way he connected words, you know.
Connect with it.
Yeah, and then
we have a little something in common.
Yeah, you know.
Coogee Rap, the way he pronounced words and say it, I don't know if you'll pick it up.
Yeah.
He has that lisp, a little like
Yeah.
I have that. No shame. It is what it is. I have it, not as much as him, but some days I have it even worse.
That's all.
And it comes out as the lyrics, and I'll be like, "Oh man, we got to do this again and again."
Hey, that's all right. It's all right. Hey, it's part of you.
That's what makes you unique.
It's part of you. That's what makes you unique.
I learned to accept it. So sometimes I talk like some of the words are slower. You can like hear it, you know, or something, but I don't know.
Turn it into something unique for you. Use it. Use it as a tool.
Exactly.
One of them, I have the same thing he has.
Hey, I'll tell you like this. That's unique, and you know what you do? One word. 2 words actually. Embrace it.
I do.
Your advantage.
That's what makes you you.
You know.
Yeah, it makes me.
Yeah, because then just off of that, you know, you start releasing joints, right? And they start be going, man, oh my gosh, somebody listening, they sitting there and they got them jams. Because when I was listening, you know, it made me frown up, you know, and that's when you ever listen to something, you frown up and like, oh God, you know, this them joints, you know what I'm saying? So when it's coming hard like that and people hear that and they go, yo, who is that? And they be like, man, you don't know, that's the queen. That's the queen right there. Lady Raszmatasz. Don't you hear her? Don't you hear her? That's that you. Then what you have is unique sound. Unique sound. So embrace it. Don't look at it as a negative. Look at it as a positive. And the producers, tell your producers to utilize it in a way that works for you on your tracks.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's what I say about that. So
nice. Okay. Yes.
This
is nice.
Yep. So DJ Michael said he said he'll see us later. He has to run Slow Jam Hour Fest that he has to play for.
Okay.
And then DJ Swerve, a lot of them later before 10 o'clock or so. A lot of them are still caught up in work and things like that. But DJ Swerve said I can work with her on some future projects that he's actually doing. So
okay, that's good.
Definitely make sure I get your contact information And I know BB has it, correct? So what we'll do is we'll pull it from BB, and then get it over to Swerve, get it over to myself for the drops, and and go from there. And try to make things work. Because
my manager is on. Selena, you make sure you get her contacts as well, in case you don't run into me.
Yeah.
If I'm a little busy and don't answer back.
Yeah.
I got you.
And as a matter of fact, what I'm going to do right now, so Selena, so you can see it, is I'm going to put my information, my contact information in here real quick, so that you have that, and along with between BB and myself, you should be able to contact at least one of us, and we'll do what we got to do. So, one of the things, are you on Are you on what social media platforms are you at?
I'm on
Raszmatasz first.
Oh, okay. I'm on IG, Instagram, and that's Lady Raszmatasz 1, and it's spelled with a lowercase L, ADYRASZMATASZ 1.
Okay.
Can you put it in the chat?
She might be. Yeah. I'll
Okay.
So you said Lady Raszmatasz.
Yes, lowercase L. ADY. Right. RASZMATASZ 1.
Got it.
That's IG. My fan page is Lady Raszmatasz with a capital L, ADY, capital R, ASZ. You putting it up? Okay. Spell the rest. RASZMATASZ.
Got that. And that's your fan page on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the other one is Raz Naira Quarrel on there, but it's up to you if you want to get one else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we will definitely, and I'm gonna put this in there real quick so that if it's wrong, you guys can tell me. And then while we're doing that, Selena, tell us your information as well.
Okay, you ready? On Instagram, it's 2TOO fly FLY, the number 4 and YA. 2 fly for you.
Okay.
That's right. That's what's up.
All right. Do you have a Facebook?
Yes, on Facebook it's my name, Selena Ward, SELENE, last name WARD.
Got it. Okay. All right. Let me make sure I got this for Lady Raszmatasz, just to make sure. And then on IG, let me just make sure I got this so you guys can see, because then the rest of the group can just copy it right from here, and you'll gonna get some new requests from this.
Sure, I appreciate it. Thank you.
So take a look.
And I'll follow back.
All right, I actually put that in the wrong spot. Let me do this real quick. All right, so while that is going on and you get a chance to review that,
the one goes behind that on IG.
In IG?
Yeah, the number 1.
Yeah, I got for IG, I got Lady Raszmatasz 1.
Okay.
And then for Facebook, I got Lady Raszmatasz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, capital L, but it's
Gotcha.
okay. They'll find it.
Gotcha.
They'll find me, right? I think so.
Yeah.
Girl, we already friends.
Yes.
I looked at it, I was telling BB, we already
friends. And the thing about it is, there's a lot of people
was like, hang on, I'm following her and I'm friends with her. Wow.
Yes.
All right.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, I
There you
see
go.
that.
Right.
I guess so. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's all right. See, there you
Listen,
go.
I'm
Connections
doing
already.
everything I can on my part to keep
Excellent.
hip hop culture in this.
Well, that's
Okay.
all right.
So need a little extra help here. Okay.
Yeah, you
Well,
doing it, but you got
And
some
you
big, you
got
got
it.
heavy hitters on there.
I'm
got
doing
Al
what I
Pizarro
can,
and-
you know.
You got heavy hitters on there. You're gonna make it. You will make it because you got Al Pizarro, you got Geechee Dan.
That's
I got
right.
a lot of people I'm telling you.
You got heavy hitters. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's on there and stuff. And I'm kidding you not. I really feel like all the things that I've been through, and I didn't even tell y'all half of how I went along. You know, everybody got their stories. I tell you, I'm gonna write a book how I became with this hip hop thing and all the other drama in between. And I feel like I was blessed to, just for me, I'm saying, to be at this point in my life and at this time to represent hip hop culture this hard and this strong. I ain't gonna let nothing stop me.
I want to say, you know what? Sometimes it's your time, baby. It's your time.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to happen back
not a
then.
bragging
It's supposed
moment.
to happen
Not a
now.
bragging moment. Right. That back then wasn't my, the time to be in all around a lot of them. Boy, if I tell you, you'd be like, what? You know them? You've been there? I was there. I saw y'all play. I watched y'all perform and pretty much over here, over there. You know?
And those experiences that you had and the people that you ran into, all that is built up in that Lady Raszmatasz, baby. And it's
that's why I'm on that stage. I'm like, oof. That's exactly
music is a lot of what you hear, but more what you feel when it comes to hip hop.
Yeah, it feels good on that
There's no way
stage
they're
too.
not gonna feel you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to feel yourself on that stage. Because when I get on stage, I act a fool. I just transform into something different. They'd be like, "You a DJ?" I was like, "I rap too, brah." When you get on that stage, you open up and you make sure you keep an eye contact with different people, out there and just draw them in.
That's what you do. Yes. Draw them in.
No twerking or anything like that. Just draw them in.
That's the best part. Oh my gosh. And if you got a DJ that's behind me, I love the scratch. When you scratch it like that, and those 808s and that beat, the harder the beat, the harder I go. I kid you not. I'm like a whole different animal with that. And when that DJ is scratching and then to let them hold the beat for a minute.
Yeah, see that. There you go. I was gonna say
I'm a true MC with a DJ. I'm a true MC with a DJ. If we got our routine down pat, it ain't nothing you can't tell me I can't do up there. The whole crowd is going crazy. What?
Yeah. And just don't skip. Like I was telling them, a real MC won't skip it.
Yes, I was raised up in the park. I'm telling you, block parties, all of that. What? Are you kidding me? The DJs be hyped because I'm hyped.
Was you watching Sparky D since you was out there in Do or Die Bed-Stuy? You was watching Sparky D too?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I watched them for a little bit, because we had so much family out in Brooklyn. So when we moved to South Jamaica, Queens, Mom and Pop always back and forth.
Right.
My step pop, my pop was like, we had a Rolling Stone, but God bless them.
Right.
Anyway, they would always go back, Miller Ave, they just be all over the place, So if they had block parties out there, I'm joining in, and it's definitely South Jamaica, Queens, and I've just been places, man. I've just been places. Oh, man. And then we got to talk about the good old times.
Hey,
girl.
Yeah, that's all right.
True that.
We getting there to reminisce right now. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Look, we did that the other day.
Those were the fun days, man. What? The DJ hook up the set to the light pole.
To the light pole. Yes, girl. On the pole, damn it.
What? Ooh, I keep trying to tell you, I've been back then. Okay. And
that was real.
I was saved to come up this time right now. This is my time. What?
Yeah.
When we battle Wiz Kids and Wine Dance. Who's Wiz? Wiz Kids. Any of the DJs out there know?
I know who Wiz Kid is. I remember Wiz Kid.
Who is it?
I
Any
don't.
DJ
I
know?
remember who WizKid is, but I can't really tell you about because I've been
I know
all
of the
around the world
name.
and everything's
I
like
know
all
of the
crazy.
name.
The name is there, WizKid.
I know of the name.
Because his name is something else that y'all know.
WizKid from the Zulu Nation. Was he
Hang
from the
on.
Zulu Nation?
They call him the God.
Oh, the movie. The movie.
Eric B.
I was gonna say she must be talking about
Rakim.
Yeah.
I was the first female to hold a mic and rap against him and beat him in a battle and wine dance with my cousin DJ Cool Breeze and the Love Brothers. Nobody want to talk
Girl,
about
when the
that.
hell did that happen? I wasn't here.
Rakim know who I am.
Wow.
Okay, you got bragging rights.
Let me put a little shine on my history. Yeah, I got bragging rights.
Does Geechee Dan have that tape?
Good. He knows exactly who Lady Raszmatasz is. And when a wine dance had their 50th anniversary 2 years ago, and I saw him with a quick glance at the park, because, he got his bodyguards and people all around him, he walking him back home. He took a quick glance and he looked and saying that. So the all-white party was that night. As he's coming in, he got his little drink in his hand, and the girls and people taking pictures. Coming this way, I got witnesses that my friends and stuff was with me. As soon as he got a little close and he was able to see me, he stopped, walked over there. He says, Raszmatasz. He says, I thought that was you in the park. I said, yes, it was. So you see little pictures on my page where I was, people were taking pictures and I got them for them to put on my post. I'm going to post it, whatever. Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah, I was the first female to hold a mic against him when he was WizKid, Pop, all of that.
Look, did anybody get anybody record it? Did she touch a phone?
Oh my gosh!
She touched the phone.
You touched the phone.
How do I get back?
Just tap the phone, and then there's a little camera with a red line on it. Just tap that again.
Oh no.
Where are you?
Come on. I was
trying
to tap that phone.
There you go. You're coming back.
Okay, what else? What else to do?
You see the camera, right?
Freaking. Oh, wait a minute. This is bad. Are you losing charge? No, someone was calling in and I was declining the call.
Oh, okay. It'll come back shortly, but I'm
sorry.
Oh, you good? You good?
That's okay. You good?
The on the bottom when you tap the screen, I tell you what, tap the screen. You see the camera down there, right? It doesn't have a line.
Oh, my camera, yes.
Yeah. Tap that. Inside the Zoom window there. When you tap the screen, you'll see a little like a square block. Oh, did we lose her?
Okay, no.
Uh-oh. You there?
I'm here, but I don't see y'all.
She switched the phone.
Press that video button.
Oh, Lord.
There should be a little video button that has a line through it. When you press it, the line will disappear.
No, that ain't it. I'm getting all these emojis going on. So can I just go back to the
You have the Zoom window open, right? Can you see us?
No, not at all.
Click on whatever window you have in front of you that you're looking at right now. Minimize that window or close it, and then go back. Or otherwise, click on the Zoom app. Do you have the little blue icon that has a little camera in it?
Oh yeah, wait.
And then you can. Then once you do that, you can click back to meeting, and it'll bring your picture back.
Join the meeting. Okay.
You should. Well, we can try that and see what happens.
This is terrible.
Oh, you good? But go back. We are back. Can you hear us? Okay. So she's connecting to audio again. And she'll be back in here shortly.
Hello? It's a little low, but.
All right. So you all
my
good?
gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm not getting to the phone no more.
No, no problem.
You did say I touched the phone.
The volume is so low.
You probably just need to turn to, do you have your audio, you know, the on the side for your volume? You could push that up a little bit.
Yeah, I did. Everything is crazy.
Okay, but we hear you just fine.
Oh, good. That's fine.
Yeah, so we hear you just fine. Big Dooley,
Yeah.
DJ Big Dooley, he popped back in. He disappeared for a quick second, but
okay. But I mean, I have witnesses and you know, people that were there. So trust me, I was nothing for me to tell any stories, lie stories.
No. Get that tape for you. I kept my one of them came out with one of the, I think it's the second show with Mercedes Ladies. I kept that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, keep your stuff, girl. Something like that. That's a history.
Well, I don't know if anybody was recording that back then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I really don't know.
Ask Geechee. I'll ask him.
I don't.
We didn't have our
this was in
camera
Wine
phones back
Dance,
then.
so I don't know if Geechee was there.
He's like that, Matt. You be surprised.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
You'd be
true.
surprised. Everybody is a
Surprised.
small
Him and
world.
Troy
Everybody do
Smith.
kind of know
Yeah.
each other.
I'll
But
reach
that'd
out
be
to him
dope.
tomorrow. I'll reach out
I
to him
know.
and
I
find
know.
out
My
tomorrow.
cousin has
Yeah,
all those
okay.
videos,
Right.
but he won't give the tapes to nobody. So,
Yeah, see that.
but he
Yeah.
definitely has it. You know, how the hell is
Gotcha,
this thing
gotcha.
so low?
You sound fine.
You sound fine though.
Okay, but I wanted to hear you guys back a little louder.
So you can't hear. Is your phone sitting on top of a rag or something?
No, it was a box because my thing broke, but it's all good.
Check. How about now? Is it better?
No, it's still low.
Okay. So
Wow.
I wanted to check in with DJ Big Dooley real quick. DJ Big Dooley, did you have anything? Because I know you popped out. But if you're back, okay. So the last question that I ask artists is this, and you've kind of already said it. So we definitely, but I'll ask it anyway. Do you have any homework for us?
Any homework? One, keep doing what you're doing when you're, you know, your lane, your craft, but also support the artists, you know, that are out there trying to get ahead, which I know you are, you know. But if you want to keep this hip hop culture the way, you know, you like it and to, yeah, keep it going, you have to support those artists and as well. I guess that's it. Because it makes a big difference, you know?
Indeed. 100%. You are definitely right. 100%. Selena, do you have anything?
Yes, I just want to say when it comes to support, I don't know, different people look at support a different ways.
Yeah.
Support has nothing to always do with money. I want people to support her. Look on YouTube, share her music, go on her page, listen to what she got, tell people about her, let her know who she is, because she's off the hook. And I know she was talking that 29 years old thing. I love that. But the fact that the one thing that I love more than anything is that that's not what she is, and she's still representing harder than people just coming out.
Okay. Yep.
She's repping. You hear what I'm saying? And I love her. I'm like, because she's real.
Mm-hmm.
You can't deny something that's real. I just want people to really follow her and embrace her. And thank y'all for even having her on tonight. It's a beautiful platform.
Definitely our pleasure. Definitely our pleasure to have her here.
Thank you.
Actually, we had another DJ pop in. I don't know if he's free.
Okay.
DJ Big Said out of H-Town.
H-Town.
Yeah.
That's good.
Out of H-Town. Said, you there? I like to always give the DJs an opportunity if they pop in. So, but he's driving right now. He says he's good to go. And of course, when he gives that thumbs up, that's his salute to you. So salute. Yes, indeed. So we will definitely do that. And like I say, it's truly an honor and a pleasure to have you here. And
thank you
for us to go through.
It's an honor to be here.
Yes. And DJ Lisa Love, she just popped in as well. And
hi.
Like, peace. Everybody good? Salute.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hi, I listened to your music last night. It's dope.
Thank
I
you.
like you got like that old school flow. You know what I mean? Going hard like back in the day.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, keep doing your thing, man. You know what I mean? It's all
I
good.
will.
The ladies, you know what I mean? The ladies is starting to rule again. Yeah,
Yes. How about
the lady
that?
DJs, the lady MCs. Okay.
Yes.
We running things, but keep doing your
Yes.
thing. And all the blessing and all the best to you, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's your mom?
No, it's my manager.
What's up, Celine?
What's up? How are you?
All right, and you? That's what's up.
I'm chilling.
Keep supporting it, because you know what I mean? That's what's up.
That's right. That is what's up.
Yeah.
What's up?
So we got, we got a lot of good information from you, and we learned a lot about you, and we got some exclusives from you.
Yes, that nobody else know.
So that's a beautiful thing. And
yes,
like I say, the goal here is for you to just come in and relax and be comfortable enough.
Yes.
Share those and know that we're here for you.
I appreciate that.
We genuinely enjoy you.
Thank
and
you.
on top of that, that doesn't mean that Lady Raszmatasz leaves here on September 15th of 2020 and you never come back. You have an open door invitation to always come back.
Thank you.
Anything that you if you got some music or something out there that you are like you're working on and you're like, hey, I need another set of ears to listen to it or whatever, just hit us up and say, hey, because we are the DJs and we want to work for the artists. We want to do what we can to help you get further, and then along with Selena, doing on her side, getting you in the places where, for exposure, and then also making sure your back end as far as the business side is right. And then with the DJ on the front end, putting it in people's faces, that equals success. So it's just a matter of just making sure that you stay confident, you stay positive, you stay focused. I know time, you got a lot of things on your mind and you're doing a lot of things, but as you start moving forward, what you may have to do is do like I do and several other DJs do. We have to actually carve out a piece of time during each day and just say, you know what, this is music. This is my craft for this period of time. And once I finish with that, then boom. And and it's not that soon as if you carve out 2 hours and you don't finish everything that you set out to achieve during that 2 hours, it's okay. Because guess what? You have started something that then will eventually have a finish.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So as long as you have that and as long as you can do that and stay focused with it and make sure that your craft is really honed in, you got this, girl. You got this.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So just keep doing your thing, and like I say, you are what did I say? You're that secret weapon because we can walk in there with you, right? Like me, I'm 6'2", 380, big dude, right? I walk in there with you and I'd be like, yo, what's up? What y'all got going? And I'd be like, yo, me and my MC, we getting ready to take over, right?
Yeah.
And the first thing that whoever's standing in front of me, they're gonna be like, oh, he with his girl. He, where is his MC at? Where is he with his girl? Where is his MC at? So I'm like, I don't say nothing. I don't say a word. Because they were sitting there going, man, yo, I ain't trying to disrespect the old boy, but she, she fly, man. But then I get on the wheels and everything, and then I go, here's the mic.
Yeah.
And then you just bust out on them, you know what I'm saying? And then they like, oh snap, she was the MC the whole time, So that's the secret weapon, girl. You are a secret weapon. You know what I mean? So
yes.
Keep that all into account with your whole, with everything. And what I really like is the fact that, you thinking back in the 90s, so you ain't worried about trying to do all this stuff like these girls are doing today, taking their clothes off and all that stuff. You ain't got to do none of that. You are your power in your voice, everything, it speaks for itself, because when you pick up that mic, and you start going on them, boom.
Yeah.
That's it. You know,
it's over.
It's over. That's a done deal. So you do it like that, and you'll be good to go. Stay focused. And like I say, with the tracks, we're gonna do what we got to do as DJs.
Right.
And in the places where we can play, you know, we will. And like I say, any other feedback that you have for us, or if you, like I said, if you got something you need help with us, we down for you. So
I appreciate
And I gotta
that.
give all your DJs, because without y'all, no nobody hear nothing. God bless
Right.
y'all. Thank y'all DJs for doing what y'all do.
Thank you so much for all of
because
that.
y'all are the main ingredient.
Yes,
you,
they
thank
are. They are.
Thank you.
And you know what? The more you play the tracks, you know, and people will catch on to it. Just like they play those other songs 1,000 times a day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you play the tracks, you know, each DJ is playing it, that helps the artist get out there. You know, you have to kind of help change that dynamic of the way that music is flowing.
Right. That's a
you know?
fact.
I mean, I know they want to play, you know, the new era and all of that and some of the old stuff, you know, or whatever's going on. But if the artist, you know, yes, like myself is trying to get out, and yeah, if you throw me in the mix all the time, they'll start picking that up and getting that feel and that vibe, you know?
Right.
Because I got a little saying, you know, they kind of like don't recognize me because they ain't heard hip hop in a while.
Hey, there's some facts to that.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I like that.
There's some facts to that. So
facts. That's fire. I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's a good way to bring it out.
Yeah.
So we'll close it like this. So we have gotten some exclusives. We've learned about this young lady here who's
more than
definitely
anybody.
She has a new name from us. From us, it's called She's a Secret Weapon. From Selena, she said she's a least, and that is a lady and a beast.
Yes.
Right?
That's what I said.
You got this artist here who has power in her voice. You could tell her origins from the sound of her voice. You know, you could tell she goes hard, and when she's in there and that mic is in her hand, she's there to do, like we used to say back in the day, she's there to do damage. So, yo, this MC right here, Lady Raszmatasz, we salute you. We thank you for
thank you.
And we really enjoyed you.
Thank you all.
And thanks for sharing some of your nuggets with us, for sure. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you all for having me. I'm honored.
Yes. Indeed. So you guys have a good night. Selena, thank you for joining.
Thank you.
That means a lot.
Thank you for having me.
You could come on with her. That's a beautiful thing. So
thank
we thank you. You guys have a good
That's my
night.
family right there.
Yes,
that's right.
Yes. And now you guys are our family.
That's right. So, we all family.
Absolutely.
That's right. You have to look out for each other.
We all family. Hey, if I had my drink right now, I'd be like, cheers.
Yes. My lemonade. Cheers.
Lemonade.
So I want to say peace, love, and blessings to everyone. Stay safe. Stay connected. We're here now. We all connected, you know, and anybody need drops, let me know. I'll do them for you, whatever.
Okay.
And I'll be back.
Cool beans. Celine.
And hopefully, I'm hoping I can have all of y'all on my show as well.
Hey, why not?
Let them know.
Why not? Tell us about the show.
Well, it's the BME TV show. That's Big Man Entertainment TV. I'm the host, and I'm also the CMO of the company. And we have a TV show, and it's based on music. I add everything else into it because there's just so much going on. But the basis of the show is hip hop.
Cool beans.
And I always have different guest DJs come on. We have different people come on and do their thing. And I would love for y'all to come on and keep me company.
Well, all you got to do is let us know. You can hit me up, hit me on my contact information. And, we'll go from there. We'll definitely arrange something.
Network. There you go.
Yes,
we're going to bring all of this together.
Shout out Big Man. Shout out to Big Man. I ain't leaving
Shout out to Big Man. King Kwanzi, yes.
Yes. That's all
Are you guys sharing this to the internet?
Yeah, it'll be
social media.
It'll be on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
But I also, with the recording, I can send you the individual recording itself. So
I appreciate it. Yes.
Have that as well. So Selena, just make sure I get all that information to where I can send you a link, but reach out to me via, my email or send me your text, send me your information via text, and I'll make sure you get all of this. And then in turn, I'll get your email so that I can send all the scripts for Lady Raszmatasz to take care of, and we can go from there.
That's the deal.
All right. Well, we thank you all
Blessings,
again.
y'all.
Yes. And
bless
you guys
you
take
too,
care.
girl.
Please be
Thank
safe.
you. God bless everyone.
God bless. Take care.
Everyone.
Peace and blessings. Peace.
Salute.
Salute.
All right.
Night night.
Deuces.
Good night.